I only ever wanted one thing out of this life. I only wanna go knowing my mama is a proud of me. And I got a queen beside of me. Oh yeah, the kind of girl you wish she was your only one. So one day I gotta ring, 'cause I know you are the one, the missing piece of my king. I already knew when I met you, it was on a Thursday, one rainy day that I met you, my wife. It was on a Thursday, one rainy day that I met you, my wife. My mama took my hand, I couldn't count it, my tears. 10,000 roses on the floor, don't you know? I felt the blessing of my friends surrounding me. I knew I'll never let you go. So one day I gotta ring, 'cause I know you are the one for me, the missing piece of my kingdom. Until I breathe no more. It was on a Thursday,
My check. Welcome to Club Shada episode 306. 306. Look at that. This show is brought to you by Shada, where Girls of Good Fortune. It is midnight and 24. I was trying to start at midnight, but then I forgot that I had to prepare the whole setup and everything. No. I'm really not staying long because, first of all, I wake up super early. I just came back from traveling, and tomorrow I'm getting a tattoo, so I need to save all my energy to not, you don't want to be tired when you do a tattoo. Stream Royalty, Master Electronic, thank you for $8.50. And to all our sponsors, thank you so much for supporting the show. Always. I hope you're doing good. I hope everybody is fine. Everybody put what time it is in your city where you're watching this from, and put the flag of where you're watching. Why do I sound like my nose is... I sound like I'm enrhumé and stuff. I'm not. Who knows? I'm just tired. And I'm going to tell you why. Listen. Eba. Okay, where do I start? I'm trying to remember those who were there last week. I'm trying to remember... Did I let me invite this guy to the live. Give me a second. Come to yeah, as I was saying, did I show you the new place or not? Listen, I had a long... I had a long Friday, Saturday. Listen, even Thursday. So last Club Shada was on the 14th. So yeah, actually that's the next day that I got my keys to my brand new place. So brand new apartment, and I'm gonna say hi to everybody. So got the keys to a brand new place, and as I told you before, I paid for this one until September, and I already have the keys to the other one, so the other one is staying empty now, but I already have the keys. Everything is, we can move in tomorrow if we want, but actually we want to move in slowly. So we're going to still live here until September and start moving stuff around. So I think the first thing that will be ready in the new apartment is going to be my office. So I'm gonna have my own room. I'm not gonna be in my living room anymore. And what I'm gonna do in probably the next 2-3 weeks is completely build a whole new office, paint it, do design, put like everything I want to look like, because it's gonna be the first time ever that I have my own room. So Thursday I got the keys, and so my daughter was very excited to look the new place, so I took her there. So first I'm gonna say hi, then I'm gonna show you, because of course I did a vlog. Jujuzinha, I hope you're doing good. Donc déjà le gars il dit pas bonjour. Ensuite il dit reviens, tu nous manques dans le son. Mon cher, tu vois, je sors un titre tous les vendredis. Cette ignorance me rend triste. Mais merci quand même. Rosa Fly, What's up, sister? Hope you're doing good. Lisa. Oh, Ezekiel. What's popping? How you doing? Is that a banana? Sabrina. What up? Oh, mes allergies sont réveillées au moment où j'ai commencé le live. C'est vraiment... Thank you so much. Oh, sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you. Merci. Tu veux dire virtual crémaillère? Let me see. So this is the place. So it's 500 meters from where I live. It's just a little further in the north of the neighborhood. Great place. Where is? Let me show. Photos. Where is photos? There is photos. Okay. So this is my daughter. There you go. So this is my daughter. Discover Emmanuel. Ah ouais, je vous ai montré. Je vais montrer encore. So I don't know if I show you that, but I'm showing it again. What am I trying to do? There you go. So this is my daughter discovering the new place. So entrance, living room. All this is not my furniture. It's gonna be out soon. First bedroom, suite, bathroom, second bathroom, another bedroom, and the third bedroom, which is gonna be my office. So yeah, she loved it, of course. She absolutely loved it, and she's excited to be in. So listen, I've been going back and forth between both places. I'm putting my energy in there. I'm starting to... So that was Thursday. Thursday we get the keys. We start thinking of what we're gonna do, how we're gonna, what we're gonna do, what we're gonna buy, and how we're gonna move. Mama Dalia, what up? How you doing? So yeah. Wani, what up? So, we were asking ourselves all these things, and then Friday, that was not yesterday. I don't remember what I did Friday, but Saturday. No, wait. Yeah, Saturday morning, my daughter and I, we wake up at 8 p.m., 8 a.m., 8 a.m., something like that. And we watch it, breakfast, watching TV together. She's watching your iPad, I'm watching my YouTube. And I just said to myself, you know what? Let me go do everything that is administrative about this apartment now. And I had a train that was leaving at 2 p.m. But I was like, listen, it's 8:30. If I leave now, I can arrive there at 9 a.m. when everything opens. So here in Portugal, we have something that is called Loja do Cidadão, which is like the citizen shop, I guess. And it's a place where you can do a lot of administrative stuff. Electricity, gas, cable, passports, everything that has to do with your life in the city, and you have one in every city. And so the one that is not far from where I live in Parc das Nações is Loja de Cidadão de Marvila. From my house, it's like 6-7 kilometers. So call the Uber. I was there in 10 minutes. So by the time I decided myself to go, it was probably I would say 8:45. At 9 a.m. I was ready to go. Boom, get down there. Uber picks me up. I think at 9:15 or 9:10 I was there. So I get to that area, and I get the first ticket, which was the gas. So one thing that is cool. I don't know how it works in other countries, but it's something I love about here in Portugal. Sometimes administrative stuff is complicated, but sometimes it's actually simple. For example, the new apartment already has electricity from the owner. And you don't need to cut the electricity or do a new contract to put it on your name. You just bring your renting contract, and they just switch whoever was paying until, let's say, so yesterday was the 18, right? So starting today, Monday, they just change who's paying for the electricity from Sunday to Monday. And Monday, boom. So nothing changed. It's just you there now. It's much more simple. Same thing for the gas. Same thing for the water. All you need is to have your contract, your documents, and whatever they need, and of course your payment data, so they can do the direct debit. So I started with the water. Just arrived, gave them the new address. Blah 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 blah. I need this. Listen, I guess 10 minutes later, water was done. After that, I took a ticket for the gas. Same thing, probably took 15 minutes. Then I took the ticket for electricity. Same thing, it was nobody. It was too early on a Saturday. So by 25 minutes, we changed the electricity contract. So that was done. Actually, the water I did it by phone. Out there, I just did electricity and gas, and then I did the cable. So my only problem with the cable, and my only problem with everything actually, is that I'm not moving from a place to another, which means leaving one place on the first, and then on the second, I'm in the new place. That's not where I am right now. I already moved in. I already have the keys to the new place, but I'm only moving in 2 months and a half. So I already started paying for the new place, but I also paid for this place until September. So now I have a full 2 months and a half with 2 apartments. So this would give you the time to set up everything and start moving, deciding what you take, what you don't take, start, clearing the 10 years of mess. And looking at ideas with my wife, we are looking at a lot of ideas, how we're going to do the living room, how I'm going to do my room, etc., etc. So, but the problem is, I already have an electricity contract for this house. Now I'm going to have another one for that one, a cable contract for this house, internet, etc., fiber. Going to have another one for that one. And then The gas I don't have here, it's all electric, but on that one, there's gonna be gas just for the water. So for 2 months, I'm gonna have to pay. I mean, not that much on the other one because I'm not gonna be there. We're not gonna be there. It's gonna be empty. I mean, I'm gonna start building my office first, and then maybe if in a month the office is ready, I'm gonna move in all my stuff, and I'm gonna start doing Club Shada there. So I'm just gonna start going back and forth and work there as I'm supervising stuff and move between this house and the other one. So that is where I am right now. So I did all that, came back home by 12. Everything done, happy. I think they coming Tuesday to put the internet out there and cable, but I don't even have TVs there, so I don't know how they're gonna install everything without TVs, but I guess we'll see. I bought a huge TV for the living room. Bought an 86-inch monster from Samsung. Oh, listen, amazing what I bought. I was looking at it for a long time. I finally bought it. I love buying TVs. The rest of the TVs are following us. We're just gonna put them in the different rooms. And let me see what else. So that's what I did. So now on after that, come back home 12, take a quick shower, do my suitcase, and I had a show yesterday in a city called Chaves. So I gotta show you on the map. Where's Google Maps? So Google Maps. Why map is slow like this? Oh, you were in Montreal. Nice. Oh, listen, it's beautiful. Emery, what up? Thank you. Tommy, what up? Uh, 10 years? Me too, 10 years. Same here. It's been 10 years in this place. When I met my wife, I was living here already 1 year. So we've been 9 years together here. And I've been 10 here. So that's a lot of... Listen, when it's going to be empty, when the place is empty, what I usually do is stay alone in the place and say thank you. Give my gratitude to the place. So where are you? Tell me, where are you moving from, and which neighborhood to which neighborhood? Google Maps is not working. Why? Ah, there it is. All right. So let me see. Orient. Orient to Chaves. Listen. You have no idea how far that place was. All right. This is Orient. So actually the station of Orient I live near. So where's Hotel Myriad? This is Hotel Myriad. I live here. I live around here, in front of the water here. And I'm 5 minutes, 10-minute walk, 800 meters from the train station. So we had to take the train from Orient until Porto, which is, where is Porto? Coimbra. So we took the train from here, Orient, to Porto. That's 3 hours. And after that, we took a car from Porto to Chaves. And listen, that's the end of Portugal. Chaves is like the last city. After that, it's Spain. Listen, the place was amazing. The show itself was amazing. It's just that, when you think about it, that's a long road for one show. But it was cool. Listen, do I have images of the show? It was like in a gala dinner, so very some kizomba festival. That was cool. Kizomba festivals are the best shows. Let me see if I have some images of the show. The place was amazing, luxurious and stuff. Everybody was standing, loving it, enjoying the show. Now that was cool. I mean, we had a lot of fun. And let me go back to there you go. So that's where it was funny. Imagine that when everything goes wrong, but you're such a professional and you've been doing this for so long that you just make it right. First of all, I took 2 t-shirts. One t-shirt to travel and another t-shirt to travel back. Then I had a whole shirt and a suit and, to perform. And I don't know how, for what reason, but everything that I had to perform, I never put it in my suitcase. I remember looking at it and being like, I'm going to put that shirt. It's amazing. And then I'm going to put these jeans. And I never took them out. But I still packed my suitcase with just the 2 t-shirts and underwear, stuff, whatever. And I just put the suitcase in front of my door without even checking if I had everything that I needed to perform. That's why I was performing in a t-shirt. Usually I have either a shirt or a suit, but hey, listen, it's a nice shirt that I have anyway. T-shirt. But listen, so we do the 3 hours of train. Sorry. Then we take a Uber that they paid from Porto until Chaves. That's another 1 hour and a half. That's long. We arrive around there 7 p.m. We do the sound check. So my show is, I have my show on a backup solution online on Dropbox. So usually I was on the train. I told the DJ, hey, here's the link to download the show. So my show is just a 30-minute mix. It's a mix of all my hits one by one in 30 minutes. So I give everything to the DJ, all good. Then we go do the sound check. And when we go do the sound check, he brought the show on a hard drive. And I think his hard drive could not connect to whatever they had there. I don't know if it was a computer or, but on the deck, he could not plug his hard drive. But me, I always have a USB pen drive with my show as well. So for the sound check, because they're telling me they cannot use that, I said, okay, use the show on the pen drive. So we use the show on the pen drive, and they copy the whole show in the decks, and we do the sound check. Everything sounds great, no problem. We go back to our rooms, get a salad, blah 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 blah, rest a little bit. They come pick us up around 11 p.m. for the show. So that was a gala dinner. There was a lot of salsa dancers and kizomba dancers. There was a show, and I was the last to perform. When it's my turn to perform, turn off the light, boom, I enter, start performing, all good. Everybody's loving it. Oh my God, you amazed. Everybody's loving the show, da 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 da. And you know, when I do these mega mixes, I don't really remember what is coming after what, but I recognize my songs. So as they play, I just follow along and I sing along. And I didn't realize that I was not doing the right show, because I have different shows. I have a 5-minute show with 2 songs or 3 songs crammed into 5 minutes. If I'm just a guest in somebody's show and I'm just here to show up for 5 minutes or 3 minutes, I have a 10-minute show that, for example, I did for Mika Mendes' career anniversary, and I can use, if somebody tell me, hey, listen, you have 10 minutes, what can you do in 10 minutes? Oh, I can put 3, 4, 5 songs in 10 minutes, cut everything. And then I have a 20-minute show, then I got a 30-minute show, then I got a 45-minute full long ass show with all the hits. And the one I'm doing these days is a 30-minute show where I have like 1 verse, 1 chorus, 1 verse, 1 chorus of only hits. And people love it, especially when I go to these old school shows. People love that they hear all the hits. And for the DJ, all they have to do is put play, and then the show goes on until the end. And last month I did a show with Mika Mendes, and I used the 10-minute show, and that's the one that was on the pen drive. But because we were doing the sound check and I knew the DJ already had the 30-minute version, I gave them the one on the pen drive, which is the 10-minute show, just to do the sound check. And when they said, okay, let's already copy this to the deck, I didn't really pay attention because I didn't even remember that I was using a 10-minute show. So now I'm on stage performing, and One Love's come early. After like 7 minutes, there's already One Love. I'm like, yo, this is supposed to come like 25 minutes in. But hey, I sing, and at the end of the first verse and the chorus, I hear a big explosion and the show is done. And I'm like, what's going on? And I don't understand what's going on because we're on stage. I don't understand what's going on. The DJ doesn't understand what's going on. We're like, wait a minute. This is supposed to be a show of 30 minutes. But now after 10 minutes, the show is done. So I'm like, so I end up, and listen, you have to see the way the place is set up. If you look at the way the place is set up, can I show you where can I? Okay, there you go. If you look at the way the place is set up, right? you see, you have all the tables, right? And the stage is here. But you see where I am in the beginning of the thing? That's where the DJ is, at the end, in the back. And the stage is completely there. So imagine the distance between me and the DJ. So we cannot talk. So what I end up doing is I end up making people come up and sing for them a cappella, talk to them, have conversations, blah 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 blah, make them laugh. It just became a the DJ is trying to find a solution, so I did 1 or 2 songs a cappella. Then I made a girl come up to sing. And then the DJ finally found a solution. Then it was like 10 minutes of improvising, trying to find solutions. And in my head, I was like, okay, there's a guy, a DJ Tocosta, big up, who was there, and he had my phone to film me. And I wanted to tell him to ask to give me my phone so I could send a message to the DJ from stage and tell him, hey, look at your messages, and I can send him a link, because I already on my phone I can send you a link to download songs or anything. So, but as we are at the same time, you have to think, and at the same time you have to perform for the public. So I wanted to send him a link to download the right show and maybe continue from where we were, or maybe just download a few songs. But I didn't know what tour was, and I was busy entertaining the people while the DJ was finding a solution. So 10 minutes went on, everybody was happy. I made people come up, I made people sing a cappella. Wait, did I do it? Yeah. I made people sing the songs. I made a lot of chorus. I made people sing Question My Heart. I made people think Fiona. I went, and at a point, DJ Johnny B just decided, let me go to YouTube and play the video from YouTube of Diamonds, and play it directly from YouTube, and it's funny because I thought it was the organization that maybe told the DJ to cut the show because the show was running late or something. I didn't know exactly what was going on, but everybody was happy because listen, the 10 minutes were good. It's like, I think I cram in 5 minutes in 5 songs in 10 minutes. But everybody was like, yeah, sing the full version of One Love, sing this. So a little bit of a cappella, a little bit of jokes. The good thing of doing Club Shada twice a week is that you get used to talking. So I'm not shy. I'm just there talking and making people laugh, inviting people on stage, etc., etc. And at a point, DJ Johnny B starts playing Diamonds from YouTube. And I just sang along, and everybody was happy. And so the Diamond is like 6 minutes long. So I sang the song. I make some people come up. I told everybody come on stage. So you can see it here. You can see it here when I start playing Diamonds. And I start inviting everybody. And those Kizomba crowds are cool. It's mainly Portuguese and Spanish people. Everybody is over 30. And yeah, singing, telling everybody to go on stage, taking the people who work at the casino. Poor woman. Singing for them. But she could not go up. She didn't have the permission, so I could not take her there. Then going up, sending everybody to go on stage, perform, then going in the public, in the tables, etc., etc. You see, and listen, everybody was dancing, everybody was enjoying, sending everybody on stage, making the people from the casino sing. So, all in all, it ended up being an amazing show with a twist, a crazy twist, because we were really not thinking of that. And when I realized that we were actually performing on the wrong file, when I woke up this morning. The first thing I said to myself was like, that was the 10-minute mega mix. Everybody put your likes. There's some likes are missing. Listen, I woke up and I was like, oh Lord, that was the 10-minute mix. This is what happened. Because the whole time yesterday I had no idea. And listen, nobody complained. The people who paid me to perform, they said it was an amazing show. The public said it was an amazing show. Nobody saw the whole drama. Listen, when you pro, you pro. You know how to handle these things. But listen, that was crazy. And yeah, I think the mistake here was on my USB key. Normally what I put in the USB key is the 10-minute show, in case, listen, sometimes they're gonna tell you, for whatever reason, listen, the show is running late, we are like 2 hours late, for whatever reason, you can only do 10 minutes instead of 30 minutes. But they pay you your normal price. So it's better to have all these options. So normally what I put in the USB key is the 10-minute show, the 30-minute show with my 10 biggest songs. On dit quoi, bien plus fort que mes mots, love de toi, something going on, one love, diamonds, question my heart, Fiona, Motema, and maybe Jusqu'à fatiguer, or but just with all this, you're ready for anything. But when I used that pen drive, I was actually just going to Mika's show, and I just put that in, and I didn't think about it. And for me, because in the train I gave to the DJ the right 30-minute mega mix, there was no problem. But actually, it's when we did the sound check that they copied the whatever was on the pen drive instead of copying what was on the DJ's hard drive. So that's how we got screwed. But I think we landed well. But listen, nobody saw nothing. The public didn't see nothing. I mean, and for that kind of public, they already had like a 2-hour dance show with lots of group performing. It was amazing. So if you arrive after that with half an hour of you performing, it can be long too, because it's a 2.5 hour show. So my 10 minutes is, I wouldn't say it was enough, but with the little animation, making them sing, etc., plus singing Diamonds at the end, I think it was okay. You know what the DJ told me that then in the morning? I asked the DJ, so how did you like decide, like, and he was like, yo, in the computer, because it's a casino, in the computer of the venue, there was no Kaysha song. So the guy goes on YouTube, and as he's playing Diamonds, he tell me the only thing that he got scared was ads. Imagine you put play and then there's an ad on. Oh Lord, that was crazy. But I think something that I could have done was just call him or just go there. You know, like, listen, once you've done enough shows in your life, once you've done 1,000 shows, you're just ready for anything. Because we had worse than that. We had electricity that goes, fights, gunshots, everything. So this was nothing crazy. But yeah, that was fun. So next week we in Luxembourg, and this time I will, he knows, he's no, I'm going to use my computer like I always do. And I mean, on the USB, I will have this time, I'm going to copy everything that I always had. But in the Mika show, I just put the 10-minute show because I didn't want nobody to mistake and put the wrong show. That's also the reason why. But hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do. That's what makes it fun, when there's like, you know, when you can have, what up Theodore, that when you can have a little bit of a, you know, imprévu, that's when the show is fun. Bon shows, what up? Black Free, what up? And CK Control, what up? MJ Wemoto, what up? And lol. So now imagine that was crazy. So now imagine this morning, not yet. Listen, Rosa, it was like one of these days where everything is meant for failure and you have to just find solutions. So I wanted to perform with a nice shirt that I bought from Desigual. Beautiful chemise. And I ended up, lucky for me, I had that t-shirt from Uniqlo that is very nice. Lucky for me. And it looked great. Because if not, oh Lord. And yeah, sometimes everything is gonna make you like have the possibility to fail. But if you're good at what you do, you're just gonna, listen, find a way to dress like with whatever you have. And yeah, turn the show into something great. No, I was not stressed. I was just like, what's going on? I don't stress for those things anymore. I did shows like this so many times that I'm always ready to improvise. You have to. For me, the most important, and this is a lesson for all of you too. When things like this happen, you don't want to stress. You don't want to think about the public. The public must not see that you don't know what you're doing. For the public, because sometimes things like this happen and the artists just stay on stage like, so what's going on? That's when you lose the public. But me, I was just, maybe I have it. Wait, let me see. Maybe I have the moment where the show ends. Let me see. Can I hear the photos? Because I was not hearing photos. You can hear, right? Could you hear the sound when I'm playing or no? Or you were just like me? I don't think I have the sound of photos. Let me just look at the videos when it ends. I don't know if I have them. Let me see. I think it was there, but I'm not sure if it's the full video. You can see here that I'm performing One Love. So all the hearts. And me, I'm thinking that it's gonna be the second verse of the song. But I don't think he filmed until the end. But then at a point, just after that, the song was finished. Let me see. And you see, the first thing I said was, thank you everybody, da, 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 da. And I made it seem like it was the end of the show. But then everybody was like, no, another one, just one more. So as the DJ was looking for something to do, I was speaking in English, and then somebody says speaking Portuguese. And then I had a whole speaking Portuguese, and they were all happy because they were like, oh my God, you speak Portuguese? I'm like, yeah, I speak Portuguese. So then I took one guy. He didn't film it because he was trying to find a solution. Then I took this woman. I made her sing, and then she went all in. Etc. Then, did I dance with somebody? Oh Lord. Okay. Epa. I did dance with somebody. She seemed happy. Yeah, I mean, the thing is this. The most important is to keep the flow going. And at the same time, try to have maybe 10% of your brain trying to process what's going on, what you're going to do. And at the same time, hope that the DJ is going to find a solution. So I was letting the DJ maybe download something, go get something. And he was in the casino of the hotel. So he could not run to his room and come back. That was too long. So I was like, does he know he has the link for the show? Can he download? Can I send him? A lot of things. And he ended up deciding to download Diamonds, which was perfect. So yeah, after that, on a fait du meublage. Grand meublage. Listen, we ready. I made the whole staff sing. Nah, it was great. It was amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, you have to be ready. It's something that I always said. Yeah, when you pro, you pro. Giovanni, what up? Imagine that. Yeah, imagine you hear and then you hear some ads about shampoo and in Portuguese. Bon shampoo para tudo. And you're like, whoa. Yeah, I didn't plug in the photos to the thing. I could do it, but I'm lazy. I should do it. Next time I'm going to play a video from here, I'll put the sound. Hey, Tatiana, I really admire your work. I love you. Thank you so much. So now, if I'm I don't don't remember what I said. Listen, I don't remember what I said. Let me put the video to see what I was saying to all these people. Let me plug in because we're gonna need it in the future. So I have to add on my end. I have to add another app, which is photos. There you go. Let me see if I can hear it. Yeah, now I can hear it. Now let me add it for you. Let me show you what I'm doing. I had another source. I'm gonna add the photos. There you go. And then let me see. Tell me if you hear something. Put a unicorn if you hear something. I think you heard it. So let me see. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. All right. So let me put it on full screen. There you go. So let me see what I said.
Eu falo todas as línguas, então às vezes esqueço que aprendi português com o tempo, né? Então, eu sempre feliz de estar aqui com vocês. Espero que vocês gostaram do show. Mais uma salva de palmas para todos os bailarinos. Vamos lá conosco. E estamos a esperar o DJ para saber. O DJ diz isso.
Peace and love.
O que vocês querem? Sim, era porque eu mais.
Did she? I didn't film when she was singing a cappella. But yeah, so it was just here when I was playing One Love.
Muito obrigado.
No, that's here. I was doing One Love. You see? Explosion. And boom, that's when the show ended. That was crazy. That was crazy. But it was cool. It was cool. But the thing is this. At a point, what you have to do in those times is just be ready. Listen. This is something I always say to artists. The best shows are the worst shows. Why? Because they teach you to be prepared. Whenever you have an easy show with like 1,000 people yelling, singing all the songs, that's easy. You're not learning anything. It's great. It's a lot of pleasure. People are loving you. You receive a lot of love. That's great. But the real teaching is when you have the sound that goes away. For whatever, let's imagine you performing and the sound goes away because one switch, there's been an electricity problem with the club and now there's no sound anymore. How you gonna handle this is when you learn. Or let's say the sound is horrible. Let's say you're performing, but you don't hear yourself. The sound is horrible. Or let's say the guy who handles the microphone is doing some shitty job, and he pushed your microphone too loud, or not loud enough. That's when you learn why sometimes in a club it's better to use a playback. Or let's say you have a shitty crowd of people who they came to see you perform, but at the same time, they want to show you that you're not better than them. So they're like this. As you're performing, how do you play with them to make them become a good crowd? That you learn that. Where do you choose that one girl that is the worst and you play with her? You make her come up and you make her dance and all her friends start cheering, and then there's a contagion in the whole crowd and now you have a great show. Or how do you perform when you're in a place where it was supposed to be 10,000 people, but it's only 10 people? What are you going to do? What are you going to improvise at that moment? That's where you see a good performer. I was in Cape Verde, in the island of Fogo, and it was their festival, and it was supposed to be 10,000 people. And I don't know what, I think there was another 2 festival in other island. I think everybody from the island went to another island. So listen, long story short, in that festival, in that show, there was 10 people. 10 people. And we look at the organizers, and we're like, so what you want to do? And they said, listen, we paid you already, so if you could do 1 or 2 songs. And so I arrive on stage. So imagine a stage. Where is my Cape Verde show? Wait. So imagine a show that is supposed to be. I have a photo. I know I have a photo of this. And the day before we had a show. So the show was supposed to be more or less like this. A little more, but it was supposed to be more or less like this. You see? Like a lot of people, a lot of girls, etc. But it ended up being completely empty. So you know what I did? It was like, I'm trying to remember. I think it was this day. From my memory, I think it was this day. I'm not sure. But what I did that day, I took the 10 girls that were there. It was just 10 girls. Maybe a few guys here and there drinking their beers. I took the 10 girls and I told all of them to come on the stage. So they all came on stage. I put 5 here. I put 5 there. I sit down with them on stage on the end of the stage, and there was nobody. And I was like, listen, it's gonna be a family show. It's just all of us. So what do you want me to sing? And the first one said, I want Fiona. I told the DJ, play Fiona. And I sang Fiona for her. And everybody was happy. Then the second one said, I want One Love. So I did One Love. The other one said, I want Question My Heart. So I did Question My Heart. Something else. And actually, I performed for them for 1 hour for 10 people. And it was an amazing show. And the people from the island said it was actually one of the best shows they ever seen, because it was very personal, very emotional, and people forgot that there was nobody because the show was great, and I was just sitting there with them and they were so happy. And yeah, the problem is not what God throws at you. The lemons is what you're gonna do with them. You can do a lemonade, or you can take them on the face and cry and be like, oh, there's nobody, I don't want to perform. That. No. Listen, if you can make a crowd of 10 happy and perform for 10 people in an arena that was supposed to have 10,000 people, you're ready for anything. You're ready to perform for people who are not smiling. You're ready to perform for people who are hostile. You're ready to perform for everybody. That's why you need those bad shows. That's what you need to have instances where it's the wrong show or the wrong sound, something, so that you are ready. That's why you need sometimes to have an electricity cut or a fight or this or that, so you know how to handle. You know how to handle, and it's called experience. Mountain of Inspiration, what up? How you doing? Yeah, listen. To me, 10 or 100,000 is the same thing. A show is a show. You're here to perform, and that's it. That's what you're here to do. The rest is not a problem. So yeah, that was my weekend. That was fun. And so we arrive today. So look, after the show the next day, 11, we took another 1 hour and a half of car to Porto, and then 3 hours of train back to Lisbon. I arrived home at 6 p.m. and I went to the second home because the guys from the water had to check the counters and etc. And then I started like turning on the electricity because I kept turning it off, but then I decided to turn off the electricity for good. Now start putting out energy in the house, start putting stuff in the fridge, start living in there, and actually enjoying the fact that we have, for now, we have 5 bedrooms and 2 living rooms, and we have a huge space. So and I think I'm gonna in a month, I think I will start streaming Club Shada from there, but I have to prepare everything. So that's gonna be my thing. Next week we're going to Luxembourg with Johnny B. So this time we will have learned from that experience, and we will use the right file. Damn it. Yeah, I got my new place. You didn't see the video? I'm gonna send. I just showed the video. There was no sound. Let me show it to you with the sound of my daughter discovering the new place. Where is it? So that's her in the entrance. Mm-hmm.
Yay!
So we took the elevator, and then we got in.
Aqui? Uau, tem o sofá. Cadê?
Sim, vão tirar, vamos embora não.
Agora vamos entrar por aqui.
Isso é o quarto do papi e mami.
Ok. Aqui tem casa lá.
Casa do banho do papi e mami. Esse é o teu casa do banho. Olha, esse é o teu quarto.
Uma pianina?
Não, tá cheio.
E então a máquina é essa, né?
Esse é o papi. That's gonna be my office. So, on the right here, I'm gonna paint this. I think I'm gonna paint the whole room in dark gray, and on this wall I'm gonna put a lot of LEDs, and I'm gonna show you my inspiration. And here I'm gonna use this desk that I have, but I'm gonna cut it and put it here. And here I'm gonna put a big TV, and here I'll put a sofa. And I'm gonna put a sofa that can turn into those electric sofa that can turn almost into a bed, so I can just chill when I don't want to watch something from my room. And as you can see the room a little better. So the desk around here, some stuff here and here, camera here with angle, look from here. I'm gonna put the lights, I'm gonna fix them to the walls so that I don't need to, when I stream, everything is on the right place. And here, that's gonna be the black wall. So I don't know yet if I just if I'm just painting this wall or the whole room. I don't know yet. Maybe just this wall. We'll see. And yeah, that's it for the room. So I went there to make sure that everything was fine, and then I took some rest because I was tired. And I didn't speak about the subject that I wanted to talk about, but I'm going to keep it for the next. I'm going to keep it for the next episode, because tomorrow I have to get my tattoo, and I ended up telling great stories about performing. So, yeah. Did you already had a fight in one of your shows? Me, I never fight in a show. I never fight, but there was fights in shows, of course. Oh yeah. It is 500 meters from the current one, so almost nothing. So yeah, listen, I have to go take some rest, because yeah, it is 1:30. I have to wake up early tomorrow and get ready for tattoo on my right leg. So I want to be have my energy. And tomorrow morning I'm going again to the new place, because I think I have a guy that might. Oh wait, I want to show you some inspiration first to get your opinion as well. Sorry. This is the mood that we want to do for the living room. I'm going to show you as well. We're thinking about, for the entrance, we want to do something like this. So we are looking for this type of beige, white, and brown tones. I was looking at some lights. I love this one. My wife is more of this style, but for me, this is perfect. For the entrance, for the entrance foyer, that's perfect to leave the keys and stuff. I like these too. My wife loves it. I prefer this, but this is great as well. This is nice too. This as well. So we are, and this is for. It's gonna be one corner of the living room where we're gonna put the dinner table. We're looking at this type of inspiration. Not that type of table, but in the back. And actually, that's what I want to do in my office as well, and put some LEDs. I'm gonna show you. Oh, look at this. That's amazing. This is crazy. So I saw a video, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do on Club Shada. Let me find it on YouTube. It's a guy on YouTube. What's his name? Let me find his. Yeah. Okay, let me show it. It's muted.
You think there will be a lot of beer in there?
All right. I love, and I think his room inspired a lot of people. That's exactly how I want Club Shada to look. Exactly like that. You see, like that dark, moody, gray room, and where he put the whiskey, that's where I'm gonna put some toys, some stuff that has to do with YouTube, my awards, my YouTube plaque, because I don't drink, but I want to do something like that. Have like a little fridge. Let me look at his room. Yeah. I think it's beautiful. Something like this. Not exactly the same thing, but I want a little fridge as well with my water. And I think it's a great room. So I've been looking at a lot of dark rooms for inspiration, and I think I'm gonna do something like this where in my main room. So if you look at my room now, which is of course it's not the same. I think it's the same size more or less. But if you look at my room, let me see, where is it? There it is. So if you look at my room, what I want to do is do so like this, right? Maybe not the whole wall, maybe until here. I'm gonna put here some place where you can put some stuff inside. Here I'm gonna have a little fridge, or maybe on the other side. Maybe under the TV. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little fridge, and here that's where I'm gonna put all the, like him with the LEDs in the back, and illuminate and do some nice decoration, so that when I'm here on my office and I look at the camera like this, the wall that you're gonna see in the back is gonna be this wall with all the decoration. So that's why I'm only gonna paint only that wall in gray. Or maybe instead of painting, I'm gonna put some flat panels, some acoustic panels. I don't know yet. So that when I work, I can have the window in front of me, and then I can put all my equipment on the cameras and stuff. They don't have to be on the table. They can be on their separate arms and stuff. So that's gonna be great. I can't wait. I can't wait. So yeah, we'll see. C'est clair. Listen, Rosa, I've been working from living rooms my whole life. I always had the first was a 1-bedroom apartment, and my studio was in a corner. Then it was this one with 2 bedrooms, but my studio was just one. My studio is in the living room, actually. Oh, let me show you. I can show you. Let me see. Let me show you. Can I turn on the phone camera? How do I do that? Click to start. Look. So if you look, let me unplug myself from the thing. So if you look the way my thing is set up now, oops, give me a second. If you look at the way my thing is set up now, right? So I have my microphone in front of me, cable, etc. That's a little messy. I have my lights here. I have my camera, and I have my computer, and then I have, but it's a little messy, but all this is actually my living room, because so you have the lights here, my chair, my lights, but here you have the sofa and the window. And so if we go far away, you see, and the problem with this type of setup, oops, bless me. So the problem with this type of setup, let me go back to my main camera. The problem with this type of setup is that it's great when you live alone. Where's the other side of this cable? I don't hear myself anymore. Yeah. The problem with this type of setup is that when you live alone, it's all good. But soon as you have a wife, kids, sister-in-law, their own kids, brother-in-law, kids, people coming. Well, when people are in the living room, chilling, talking, having conversations, or even in the kitchen, you hear them talk and you cannot concentrate. So if I'm doing something that doesn't need sound and stuff, it's not a problem. If I'm checking my mail, I can just be there doing my thing. I don't care that there's people. But if I want to do a live stream, if I want to do an interview, if I want to record something, I need people to be out of the room, either sleeping, so I have to do things at night, or I have to tell everybody to go to the rooms or go outside or do something for the time for me to do an interview or record. Now imagine if I have, when I'm gonna have, or now that I have my own room, I'm gonna be able to be more flexible with a lot of things. There's a lot of interviews that I refuse because I can only do at night. There's a lot of times that I have an inspiration or I want to record something, but there's too much noise, I can't. There's a lot of times that people want to invite me in a podcast or live stream, but I can't really because I have to wait for everybody to be sleeping so that there's no noise. Now, when you have your own room, listen, I can do Club Shada in the afternoons if I want. Like, I like these times. I like recording at this time and being live at this time. But if I have the option, I can even do like a third episode in the week sometimes. Maybe not all the time, but from time to time, I can do one at 6 p.m., for example, my time, where a lot of the people cannot see me because they're sleeping or they're working. I can try different time zones, or I can even start a little earlier. I can do like 11 p.m. so I can finish earlier. A lot of things you can do, and so I can't wait. So I'm just gonna be there all the time. Moving out is exciting, exhausting, but it's a fresh new start. I do completely agree. Thank you, Licolo. The house looks amazing and more spacious. Yeah. This actual one probably has 80 meters square or 90, I'm not sure. That one has 150, so it's really bigger. Women decide everything about decoration, so your wife will decide for you. Listen, she's been already like whenever you give her an idea, she gets pissed. You're like, wait, can I choose to? You take care of your own room. You let me do the rest. But she has some nice ideas. She showed me some ideas. I have a thing on Instagram where I saved a bunch of ideas, and can I see it from the web? Let me go to my profile. Saved. Okay, office ideas. Oh, it's just ideas for office. But I took a few. I have a few ideas of office space. I was looking at maybe a corner one that could be an idea, but I'm going more for a dark one. I'm gonna get stuff like this. That's gonna be nice too. And she didn't send me, but if you do a research on Instagram, like a beige interior design, let me see. Yeah, you can see the style that we are aiming for. We're gonna go for that look. See a lot of these colors, that color palette. That's what she wants, and I love it too. Actually, like this, It's perfect. Perfect. That's more kitchen. I like that too. You see? Because she was getting like nervous because I was giving ideas. I was like, hey, she says, yeah, but you don't even want to see my. Of course I want to see your ideas. Show me your ideas. And then she has, yeah, listen, we have exactly the same things. Of course, she has, she's very perfectionist when it comes to these things, but I have to send her that. Ooh. Let me send this to her, my wife. She's gonna love that one. I like this. That's my style. So of course the problem between us two is that I'm gonna be more masculine in my choices, and so that's why I let her also. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice living room. Yeah, we could do something like this. We completely could do something like this. Let me send it to the wife. What else? Let me look at the dark office. Ooh. I really have to plan what I want to do so that it really looks the way I want. You see something like that, not the office. That's, can you see? Oh, shit, you don't see what I'm seeing all this time. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I was looking at the photos. I didn't choose the right one. Oh my God, let me go back to what I was showing you. Oh, wait, okay. Let me go back to beige interior design. This is the one I sent to the wife. I think she's gonna love something like this. No, not this one. Yeah, stuff like that. Love it. Whoa, this is nice. Wait, which was? She's gonna love this. This is nice too. This is great. This is great as well. Yeah, sorry guys. I was online teaching 8 years in the late evening. Yeah, listen. Thanks, Urban Sweet Spot. Hell yeah to the coffee machine. So, let me see. There was another one that I really liked that I sent to her. And she sent me some nice stuff too. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. There was one that I really liked. It was not this one. The last one I sent to her, which one was it? I mean, you see the color palette that we're going for, right? Oh, that's my style. Then after that, we'll do the bedroom. So we have a whole year of. We we're gonna move, and then as we go, we'll do the rest. So now let me go to the dark offices. So dark office. Yeah, no, that's not what I'm aiming for. I love this. That's beautiful. That is completely something that I would do. It has a very Gotham. I like these two. Some green from the plants. That's an idea. You see, I'll do something like this, like where I have my but my office would be here, but here I would have also on the other wall something like this with LEDs behind everything. And when I do my live stream, that's what you see in the back. Maybe actually the best way to see it is to put whiskey room. Because whiskey room have that vibe. Let me see. Oh, look at this. You see what I mean? Those colors in the back while I'm doing the live. Oh Lord, holy. But without the bottles, of course. I don't drink, so I'm not interested in. But I have to see how I'm gonna do something where I can display stuff. You see what I mean? I want to have something like that in the back of my live stream for this office, and something functional that I can use. You see, something like that in the back with lots of LED lights. That's beautiful as well. Maybe a little too much. I don't need that much shelves, but I want to have shelves in the back. Let me see, cigar room. I want that cigar room vibe. See what I mean? Uh-oh. That's too big for an office. I think the whiskey room was a more appropriate. Let me see. Moody interior design. Let me see. No, that's not the right one. Let me see. Moody interiors. For my office, yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. That moody, darker palette. But those ones are not nice. Ooh, that's too much. Way too much. Oh Lord, what a nightmare. Yeah, I guess moody office. So maybe moody is not the right word. Yeah, moody is the word. Yeah. Something like some cabinets. I also have to design. I have to also have to decide what kind of table I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. What kind of leg. I think I want to have a lot of golden accents like this. You know, this looks beautiful with a darker design. Something like that, more or less, with the LEDs behind everything. That's gonna look nice. Oh yeah, you see? That mood, that's the mood I want for my office. Oh, that table is nice. So yeah, listen, I've been collecting ideas, and tomorrow I'm meeting with one guy who builds a lot of things for me. So oh, you see that style. So as Emmanuel was asking me, am I gonna buy stuff or am I gonna have somebody design everything? I don't know. I'm not sure. If I can find things and just put them, that would be perfect. But maybe I'm just gonna buy wood just like this and have a carpenter come and do everything really to fit for my thing, so we can really put the LED strips behind, to put the lights in the back of everything, and have all the things come. So I really have to I really have to see how I'm gonna do it. We'll see. I bet you will have a secret entrance to the Batcave. Lord. A mature room that represents you and your work. I like that. Exactly what I want to do. So yeah, listen. Wednesday, we'll talk to you about what I wanted to talk to you about, which was the protectors of the culture. So I'm going to change the title of this show to something else, because I think it's a subject that needs a full time and not a year. But yeah, that's all I had for you tonight. Next week, I probably will also change the logo of Club Shada. I will write it. I have a great idea of what I want. Listen, I should show you, actually. The logo I want to do. I want it to be super simple. Let me show you. Let me show you what I have in mind. File, new. I want my logo to be, all right. Don't worry. I'm coming. I got it. Don't worry. New fill layer. Blackity black. Perfect. Okay. So, what I'm thinking about is something that is super simple like this. And I already have the right font to do it. Just like that. Of course, I'm going to put some, yeah. So either I do it like this or like this. With this font, it's very nice. But I think I'll do it like this. This is actually the font I'm already using in the titles. So now I probably will add something like for example, home of the Shada gang in that's too much. And when you put it in small, that's gonna be, oh, I like this. Or maybe just kind of makes no sense. What could I write under? Or you're watching. No. You're watching Club Shada. That's not bad. But the home of the Shada gang was like home of. That was nice. It was a little cluttered, but I kind of liked it. The thing is, when you are watching on your phone, this whole thing becomes so small that, let me see, oops. Oh, not bad. I kind of like it. Let me try it out. Let me try it out. Wait. Let me try it to see if I like it. Save as downloads. Shada game test. PNG. All right. Let's see if it works. So where is this file? It might work. Or maybe now it's too big. There's too much. Let me turn off that one. You see, the problem is this, because I cannot leave it big like this. It has to be smaller. So it has to be like this. But I don't know. Or maybe you put it here. Aha. That's nice. Simple. With the icons on top. Let me see my icons. So if I remove the logo on the top and I just put the one down there, it's not bad. Or if not, I'll just put it back up there. But that's too much. That's What was the size of the other one? Kind of like it. Or maybe club on top of Shada. No, I like it like this. We'll see. I'll do some testing. I'll do some testing as I go. Anyway, I keep saying that I'm moving. Screw bottom, yeah? I do agree too. Anyway, listen. I'm going to play with this, but now I'm going to have to take some rest because I'm exhausted from my adventures. Yeah, less is more. I do agree. And I put these icons just there in the middle, but in small. And I just put the logo like this. I kind of like it. Listen, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to leave you with a track from... let me find a track from me and Bodhisattva. It's been a long time that I didn't play a good Kaysha plus Bodhisattva. What can I play from me and Bodhisattva? We have so many songs. I know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play. Did I play this already? Antelope Bodhisattva remix. I have the impression that I played that already. I don't know why. lots of tracks. But you know what? I'm gonna play Antilope Bodhisattva remix again if I played it already. Anyway, have a good night and I will see you mercredi. Alright? Peace, Shada gang.
Tell me why you wanna ruin this family. Run away with this boy from the city. What have I done that is wrong with my cutting? Why you wanna leave the land of your elders? Who will keep the bloodline and the legacy? Are we gonna disappear forever? Don't you know we need you so? Don't you know we need you so? Don't you know we need you so?
Toucher les plans, eh. Toucher les plans. Mama, Loretta, Ribande, Yamakuta, Bebe, Bamba, Biscuit, Toilet.
Are you really gonna shame your sisters? Get lost where the light is fabricated and forget about the moon and the sun. You know that their soul is dark and empty, completely corrupted by vice and technology, and your heart is too pure to be taken away. Don't you know we need you so? Don't you know we need you so? Don't you know we need you so? Don't go, don't go, don't go.
Anapenda kinga, umupe kinga. Anapenda velo, umupe velo. Dance moulin d'amour.